dragon played along in exchange for a peculiar gem as payment, a cracked red pearl. Many strange things happened on that long walk up the mountain, but perhaps the strangest was the way the dragon laughed when he collected his prize. It's over a month later now, and Sebastian Undershill, the fellowship's boss, and the man who sent them to meet the dragon, has been acting strangely. The party has begun to suspect that perhaps the dwarf was just a cover, and that their real mission was to deliver the strange, seemingly worthless pearl. So they've begun asking questions. Perhaps they struck a nerve, because ever since then, Sebastian has been keeping them distracted with menial personal errands. Today's assignment: pick up his vest from the tailor. So welcome everybody again, one more time. Thanks for coming out Friday night. Noise, read your name tag. Also, buy buttons. We have buttons of the logo. Buy these buttons. You buy them after the show. Don't buy them right now. I'll take your money though. Be ready to use your items. Don't wait till the show's over. Jump in whenever you want. Jump in early, jump in often. That's what I say. Are you guys ready? Woo! Yeah. Ready? Woo! Fellowship of Convenience, are you ready? Yeah. First player, a 4th level sorcerer, Nam-hung as Lord. I needed a drum roll. I'm sorry. Did I not ask for that? Drum roll, please. A 4th level sorcerer, Nam-hung as Lord Shanathan Kempley, the father of bastards. Yeah! Your next player, a 4th level paladin, Natalie Holt as Sherry Cordial! Your next player, a 4th level rogue, Daniel Gray as Artemis!
That's me.
That's Dan. Oh, cool. Daniel Gray is Artemis! What an entrance. Your 4th player, a level 4 fighter, Jason Goad is Torben Two-Wolf! And finally, the master of them all, the Duke of Dice, the Prince of Pen and Paper, the King of Core Rules, your Dungeon Master, Daniel Isherwood! Thanks for coming in.
So congratulations, you did it! Yeah, another mission accomplished for the old Fellowship of Convenience. You guys managed to walk all the way into town and pick up your boss's basically dry cleaning. And you did it. You're stepping out of the tailor right now, and I feel like it deserves a little bit of a celebratory drink, don't you think? I mean, he cut you a deal. You guys have a little bit of extra cash to spend. You guys could probably have a few on the company dime, and as it turns out, there's a pub just right across the market.
Well, let us go. Yes.
Right.
Speaking of which, can I have a beer?
Drink.
What are you doing over there? Shut up.
Drink!
Could you use your dick of unlocking on my toes? Thank you.
I've become proficient in it.
So you guys make your way over to the pub. You have a few drinks. Go ahead, simulate the experience for the audience.
Drink.
Nothing like light, watery, golden.
Vitamin R.
No, don't insult the piss water.
I drink too much.
There you
My
go.
character drinks too much.
You know what? Roll to drink too much.
I have 19 drinks.
You got 19.
State your name!
Oh,
Chris Johnson, Fry. Let's see, I would like to use Dr. Rando's potion of everlasting thirst on Nam.
All right.
He's the only person who's ever had that used on him, in fact. So people like watching me drink.
Name for sure drinks.
drink it.
All of those. Okay, so whenever I take
Drink!
Thank you. Whenever I take damage, whenever I deal damage, whenever I roll a d20, whenever I swear, whenever someone casts minor illusion, whenever someone receives healing, whenever there's a chance, whenever I'm confronted with
Drink!
Get ready to chant puke. Whenever you're confronted with the reality that is your life, you have to drink. I drink. Okay, I look around the tavern.
All right, you see, there's a variety of bars, scumbags. It's not the nicest tavern in the world. The dude behind the bar, the bartender, looks like he's at home there. He seems like a rough dude. There's some nice music playing on stage. You're feeling good, you know? You guys got basically the afternoon off. Worked a half day today. That's not too bad. So you guys spend a few hours in there. You got a nice little buzz on when a fella steps in, and he's got kind of an entourage with him. He's a big, beefy dude, and when he steps in, everybody kind of like, they like murmur a little bit. He seems like he's pretty well known around here, and he buys a round for everybody.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Drink!
Who's driving Jonathan Kemp home
Oh,
this evening?
you guys might be walking.
You can ride on the back of my bike.
There you go.
It's all good. If you got pegs, we'll do it. I got pegs.
Is his entourage like super sweet? Like,
No.
cool? Oh.
No, they're all really bad. Like, he's a big, kind of bald-looking dude, like a...
He looks
Yeah.
like Henry Rollins, but this is his entourage.
Yeah. You guys find out through, like, the murmuring that, his name is Never Backs Down Neville, and they call him that because he gets in these famously ludicrous barroom fights just because he's so stubborn. He calls himself a freedom fighter and talks a big game about, like, fighting against the shackles of oppression. By the way, you guys are the shackles of oppression. They hate the Legion of Adventurers who you work for.
Hey, that's not cool. Jason, you should fight him.
Yeah. And after a while, he starts to talk pretty loud about how much he hates the Legion of Adventurers and how if any of them were there right then, he'd give them a real piece of his mind. And then he kissed both knuckles.
Yeah, Jason, fight him.
Jason, kiss your knuckles and fight him. Fight. Drink.
Also, drink!
We're gonna have to change this. Losing my train of thought. I cast suggestion on Jason
Oh!
because I'm bored.
Should have buffed my wisdom.
Yeah,
So,
roll it.
Jason, I suggest you fight. Oh, I'm sorry, Torben Two Wolves. I suggest you fight this gentleman because I'm bored.
He's just over there running his mouth.
Roll a wisdom save.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, nice decks.
Oh.
19.
Yeah, okay, you won't fall from my bullshit.
So was it just like fuck you go fight him kind of thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not fighting him, not unless he transgresses upon me. You go fight him, you poof.
All right, I will. Okay. So I go up to him and I say,
I gotta fight him.
hey, I heard that big guy over there is in the Legion of Adventurers.
What?
Yeah, man. He's He is. And that's wrong, because those guys are not cool.
Them
They're the shackles of
legions,
oppression.
they ruin this here city. They ruin up the entire countries. I've been fighting them for years, I have.
I'd like to roll to
He's
look
very drunk. Roll to look very cool? Alright, that'll be a charisma.
He said we were uncool, so I just want to be 15.
He's like, oi, you and your friends look like a bunch of little weedies. Except for that one over there, that little Sheila looks really cool. And one of his entourage is just like, I don't know, man. I think they're trying to pick a fight with us. And he's got like he's kind of like messing with a dagger. Like he seems real fidgety. He's their equivalent of you.
Well, I look at I look at fidgets, and I say, you're right. They are trying to pick a fight with you guys.
Oh.
Now, go fight them.
He immediately tries to take a stab at you.
Me?
Yeah, this guy was the one who wants to start it off almost as much as you.
I'm on their side,
Almost.
pretty much.
Do you want to convince him of that?
No, I'll fight this guy. I'll fight everybody.
All right.
Fight.
So he's gonna roll his initial attack because he's their rogue, and so he's just being sneaky and fast. What's your AC?
I don't know.
That's fine. He just crit failed, so it's no big deal. Whoa!
It's an awkward chance.
So Fidgets immediately falls backwards and hits his head on a bar stool and is prone.
You know what? I say,
How far away am I from here?
You would have to probably take a quick trot over to the bar. You're seated in the central area.
Okay. So like regular speed, regular movement, six squares.
Yeah.
All right. I close on him and stomp on his head.
All right. Nibble has time to get in the way, and so he puts his big body between you and his friend, and suddenly you're chest to chest with the other biggest guy in the room.
I kiss him.
Rolling charisma.
Like Bugs Bunny. My charisma is a 6 + 1, a 7.
7. He doesn't appreciate your sexual advances.
Come on, sweetheart. Come on, just go with it.
He takes his shot at you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's consent in this pub.
The bartender's just like, oh my god, this again. He's seen these kind of things before. What's your AC?
My AC is 17.
17. He is just so flustered that he fails to make his attack against you.
Who's the tough guy now?
I feel like it's still me. I didn't just kiss a stranger, so.
Is that fidget guy still alive?
Yeah, he's just on the ground, kind of just being like, "Oh, I hit my head," and that's what he's like.
I pretend to help him, but I'm
Stinks.
going through his pockets.
All right.
Oh, you poor man.
Dex.
Oh. I get like a 21.
Okay, yeah, he's woozy from the fall, and you go through his pockets. What do you want to lift off of him? You could probably take his dagger or 20 gold, but not both.
I'll take 20 gold.
All right, grab yourself some 20 gold.
Can I have 10 gold?
No. I throw the gold in the air and I say, fight for me! Peasants.
Another figure who came into the bar around the same time, who's been sitting pretty quietly, kind of alone on the edge of the bar, just sort of watching, kind of sees that you robbed, presumably her friend, and kind of wearily gets up, and just sort of comes over and is just like, hey, not cool.
I cast suggestion, and I suggest that it is cool.
Alright? What's that?
15.
She disagrees. She says, no, it is not cool.
You got me there.
And she draws her sword.
This seems like a situation that throwing a javelin would help. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
start it off.
Cool. That's a 7.
It's
So
a 7 against who are you aiming for?
just whatever.
Alright. So you throw a javelin, and it sails past everybody, and then like through the wall behind the bar,
Well,
and the bartender's like, "Hey, one more of those, and I'm gonna have to kick you guys out."
I do have 5, so. That one's a 16.
16 against who?
I'm trying to split the other javelin like Robin Hood.
Okay, roll the silly face die.
oh,
Oh,
That's
you
a good
don't.
one.
This is
Oh.
not as cool. It sails over, falls short, and lands right through Never Back Down Neville's foot.
fails in the eye of the.
Yeah, I hate that guy's foot. I'm glad of that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they tried to fight my best friend in the entire world, whatever his name is, so
Yeah.
I gotta fuck up these poker-playing Renaissance painters.
So at this point, the fight is pretty much on. Other people in the bar are starting to feel it. The bard actually starts playing some fight music, basically ballroom blitz. Everybody gets a bard bonus. Everybody gets +2 to hit now. And so it's well and truly happening. Starting off with Neville, never backs down Neville just pulling the thing from his foot. And since you're the closest one, he's gonna take a shot at you. And he is not messing around anymore. So he takes out his, I guess it's going to be, what did I give him? Oh yeah, no, he's a dual wielder. So he just grabs a long sword and a mace. He steals it. He just like pushes someone over and takes the guy's mace. So he's got a long sword and mace in each hand, and it's going to take a attack with you. And the first one is going to be the long sword. That'll be a 17.
That hits me.
All right. So you take 1d8 plus 3 damage.
7.
All right, 7 damage. And then he makes a second attack with his mace. Oh, and that one does not hit you. That swings kind of wide and kind of clips the fidgety guy as he's just trying to get up. So he's back down again.
Can I go?
Yeah.
All right. I'm still face to face with him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up underneath him with the old Captain Kirk double punch and do an uppercut.
All right. Are you using those, you got those fist weapons, the
Yeah,
first ones?
the skull gauntlets.
Yeah.
Yep. +21 +2. Wait, are those skull gauntlets +1 or +2?
Let's call them +2.
Okay.
One for each skull.
All right, cool. And 23.
23. All right. So you smack him a good one, Kurt style.
I want to do something.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to drink?
11 points.
All right. So you smack him a good one, probably get him in the stomach and then one across the jaw or however you want to do it. The point is he's got a bloody jaw so that he can do like a kind of thing. Wipes blood from his lip. And then he's ready to brawl, but he just took his turn. So now it's down to you, Dan Gray. You might want to get involved with this.
Oh boy. I'm more of a sly trickster. Maybe I could talk to him a little bit.
Sure, yeah, give him a nice talking to.
All right, buddy. I heard your name is Always Back Down Arnold. Is that right? Something along those lines. What do you have to say to that?
I just rolled a natural 20 in his attempt to headbutt you, so he critically succeeded. So, we're going to call that 6 damage, but DC 14 Constitution save. So go ahead and roll your Constitution.
Oh, we got a 1.
You have a concussion, so just enjoy that for the game. Yeah.
Is that fidgety guy still alive?
He's on the ground still. He's also got a concussion.
Okay, so can I want to drag it behind the bar in a secretive manner? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift him up, right? I'm gonna be like, oh, get off me, fidgets! And then I'm gonna turn my back to the bar.
in the middle of the melee.
Yeah, so I'm holding him here, and then I'm gonna pretend like he's pushing me over the bar. And I'm gonna go, whoa, don't push me over the bar! And then when we're down there, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self to make myself look like him.
Alright, so you weekend at Bernie's that dude.
Yeah.
And he has nothing to say. He's semi-conscious. He can't really do anything about it. But what you need to do is roll deception against the bartender.
Okay. I got a 20.
Holy crap! The bartender's like, hey, don't you bring him back here. But he's clearly talking to the unconscious man.
Yeah.
And you will be 86 for life, Pigeons, which just happened to be his name, weirdly enough. And you successfully do it. The bartender truly believes that you got tackled over the edge, and now he's in it. He's like, that's it. You guys have wrecked up this place too many times. I'm kicking you out myself. And he grabs a bat behind his bar, and it just has the words, the solution, etched into it. Yeah.
So is he mad at me or the unconscious guy?
He's very mad at the unconscious guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's furious with that unconscious
I
guy.
say, let's get him.
Yeah!
And I step on his neck. And I say, you get his groin, I'll get his neck. Solution, solve the problem of his groin.
You guys killed him.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, he was Yeah, and you know what?
how many experience points do you have?
I don't know, 50. Whatever feels good. 420. How many experience points you need in your heart, that's how many you get. Yeah. But how many experience points is the newfound friendship that you made with the bartender worth to you? Because he's like, yeah, you know what? Let's get him. Hey, will you help me kick these ruffians out of my bar?
You got it, man. Fidgets has always got your back. So I'm going to cast Shatter right in front of the bar, so it shatters everybody through the windows of the bar
Sweet.
out to the street, and including my friends.
All right. So I don't know. What's that? A Dex, Dodge, Constitution?
Do you want me to just roll it?
Yeah, just roll it. We'll see how shitty it is.
State your name. I am the Action Man.
Woo!
And I would like to use the die of epic success on this roll.
Oh yeah.
All right, to knock everybody out the thing. Is it a 20?
It's a 20.
What's that look like? So you summon dark and powerful magics, and you wreck up a bar. Just really everything. Okay? So for one thing, you successfully blow everybody through the window. Why don't you guys each roll 2d6 for damage because you're covered in glass.
I like to roll to not roll that.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but sure.
I got a 3.
I think you gotta roll it.
Alright, that's fair.
Drink up, buddy. For what? Damage.
Alright.
Whatever. Oh, shh.
And you roll it. Drink.
That's 6 points of damage.
So you took 6 points of damage.
I rolled 4.
You took 4 points of damage? Alright.
And I created a nice ambiance and fresh air. You're welcome, barkeep.
Yeah, I was thinking about wiping that window too. And anyway, it's not your fault. Those goddamn ruffians.
Yes.
He's got a real problem with ruffians. And Never Backs Down Neville landed right in just a bunch of gross mud and I guess dung. You guys ended up in a marketplace. It's an open air marketplace. There are...
A dung market?
Huh?
Do they sell dung?
No, it's just a filthy place.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys landed in the main thoroughfare where horses have been going through, and then it's, just muddy and nasty. People are yelling all around, trying to hawk their wares. More than a few of them are like, oh my god, what the hell just happened? That bar appears to have exploded.
Do you think we could score some drugs in this market?
Dog would be a
I
principal
mean,
person.
somewhere, yeah, but you got some
Point in time.
pressing concerns. You know what? Put a pin in it. We'll get you hooked up.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Fertilizer.
Right now, you guys have to deal with the lady one who's about to come after you with her sword, and she is going to go for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to roll for sisterhood.
All right.
Be like, girl, we all want the same things. I don't know, that's a 12.
Oh yeah. Okay. Roll again.
Okay.
Charisma.
That's a 17.
17. All right. So you kind of catch her eye and you do your sisterhood speech.
Oh, I'm like, girl, he's not worth it.
She's like, you know what? You're right. They're always trying to tear us together. We don't need to be fighting. And she comes in for a hug.
I fucking hug her. I trust her completely, and this won't go badly at all.
What's your AC?
18.
18. Okay. So it seemed a little fishy that she was going to hug you right off the bat. And you were right to be suspicious because she definitely tries to stab you. You guys are grappled now. So you're in a little bit of a close quarters fight.
This is the first part of feminism.
Yeah.
A grapple stab fight. So
Hey, there's
it's pretty
mud all over you. Just saying.
Oh man. I like to roll to dismantle the patriarchy. Okay, so I gotta try to escape this grapple?
Yeah.
Unless it's gonna take her along, I guess.
Yeah, you're just
I rolled like a 5, and so I'm sure that's not enough.
yeah, you guys are still gonna grapple for a minute.
Is there like a lantern store or a dynamite hut?
So right now you guys are in the open market area. Nearby there's of course the pub that you just blew out of. There's the tailor that you guys came from earlier. There's a smithy and there's also a jeweler. In the market immediately around you, there's a fruit vendor, a beast master, a guy selling all manner of beasts and curious things, fortune teller, and did I say fishmonger? Because there's a fishmonger.
Hey, let's go rob the jewelry store.
All right,
You guys in?
you're roguing it up hard now.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell them to make me a grill.
All right.
What manner of beast does the beast master?
All kinds of things. There is in a variety of cages and stuff. There's you can see snakes, birds, a dog. There's a lamb. There's a gremlin like Mogwai style, and also chained up and looking very, very unhappy. There is a manticore. He's kind of like the prize of the collection. Although the gremlin is pretty rad too.
Well, I'm going to mage hand the door open on that manticore cage,
All right.
causing chaos.
Causing chaos.
I'm
Yeah.
a chaos sorcerer.
What are
my
these
favorite kind of
And I've been drinking.
What is a manticore?
A manticore. Do we got it up there?
We have a slide of a manticore.
It's
It's got like a scorpion tail.
Yeah, it's a
Clayton,
lion
can
with
you
bat
show-
wings and a scorpion tail, and it looks
Click the
really
slide?
badass. That's
Oh
not
yeah, I just thought that was really funny. Oh,
Those are
keep
guards.
going, Jesus. Wait, where's the manticore? Oh, there
It's a
we go.
manticore. Yeah.
Great.
Wait, what?
Just,
Yeah, I opened the cage on that son of a bitch. And I throw a fish at Dan at the same time.
oh, how does that work?
I mage hand, I'm a magician. Magic.
Just doing magic?
Just whipping magic everywhere.
All right, roll. Let's call it Dex,
Okay.
or Wisdom, or Willpower, or whatever.
Anything?
Yeah. Roll a stack.
I rolled Dex, because you told me to, and I got a 16.
All right. Yeah. You mage hand all over the place.
Yeah, I had a fish tornado going on around Dan.
Alright.
Grill looks amazing though.
Alright, so the manticore sees that there's a bunch of fish and has been chained up for quite a while and is like, you know what? I could eat. And he's gonna attack you.
Hold fast, Dave.
State your name.
Oh, yeah.
Shooter McGavin.
Nice.
You're in a fancy manner. I would like to use the fedora of ultimate evil on the manticore.
Ooh.
Nice.
What do we got for that? What are the instructions for the audience?
Put on the hat and take a seat, play as a monster.
Alright. Yeah, come around. I'll show you a little bit about what you got going on.
So you got yourself in quite a mess, Artemis.
So there's some kind of fish tornado?
Can I get a fish tornado?
Alright, let's come up with a plan.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alright.
Drink.
That is a horrible plan.
Step one, drink.
That is the beginning of every horrible plan.
Fish tornado sound.
So the manticore is possessed of a darkness. Looks like any second he's about to start vaping. And he's coming right
The manticore immediately leaps into the air in flight and attacks with a tail spike.
for you. Alright. So that is, well, he's gonna roll against your AC. What's your AC?
17 is Artemis's AC.
17. Oh, that was wrong.
What about the cover from the fish?
But
Oh yeah, he should have like half. That was a defensive move. Fish cover, fish shield.
roll charisma to convince me.
Okay, yeah. I got 14. I'm very charismatic.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna convince me.
What if I cast suggestion?
On me, the actual human?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right, well then you have to roll your will save against 15, your wisdom save.
Oh, man.
I know you have bad willpower.
Yeah, my willpower is terrible. Why don't you go ahead and roll your thing first? Is that a what? Alright, so it's not gonna matter too much, but for future reference, let's see how I did.
Roll the crappy. He's a bad manticore.
I would have allowed it for what that. It would have added 3 points of. You know what? Yeah, you have 3 points of extra armor class due to being surrounded by fish.
Oh, man, that you were covered in fish.
So, you as the manticore, you've been chained up for a really long time. You're disoriented, and so you try and take flight, but pretty much your limbs have kind of like you haven't flown in a really long time, so you're not quite there. You try and take flight. Instead, you jump into the air and you trash the ever-living crap out of. What building do you guys hate the most?
The bank.
My pocket theater.
40 minutes.
The
Bar. Congress.
So the bar is even more let's just go ahead and say that bar doesn't exist anymore. And let's also say that the bard playing inside survived. That's because this was basically a crit fail. Alright, at this point you guys have created a pretty big brawl, and the guards are starting to amass in the south. And they're...
Have a beer.
Yes. Roll to have a beer. Anyway, they're amassing in the south, and they are in full armor, and they are trying to push northward. Right now, they want to subdue the monster, but Never Backs Down Neville and his crew of thugs, a few more are coming out of the woodwork, are still going to give chase to you guys.
I run.
All right?
I follow.
All right?
Because I'm scared.
Pick up this lady.
Yeah, she's still embraced.
Yeah.
Has the manticore considered the life of a paladin's mount? And
I think the manticore for now has flown off. Is kind of he's too disoriented to pursue you for now. Well, you'll be back.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to pick up a fish and put it in front of Neville's foot so he slips on it like a punk.
All right. Roll.
Got it. I rolled a 3.
That is a 3. So you pick up the fish.
That's not it.
Great.
So you pick up the fish and you toss it at him, and he doesn't slip on it. It just hits him in the face, and so he's more angry at you specifically.
Okay.
So your guys' main area of escape is probably to the north, unless you guys want to stay here and maybe get arrested.
Let's go north.
I say we escape into a hole of substance abuse.
That's not
Intriguing proposition. Too bad there isn't a bar anymore.
Hey guys, let's let me back here 20 years from now. Hey, let's run. I'll follow this guy. He seems like he's got great ideas.
Is there like a laundry thing or something I can just walk behind real quick, which will hide me for a moment? I hide behind literally anything for a second and drop my disguise spell, so I look like myself again. And then I walk out and I go, Fidgets went that way, get him.
Do it.
Because I was disguised as Fidgets the whole time, if you drunks still remember.
Yeah. Do it. I don't know. Let's
I'm not
call it
doing
stealth.
shit,
So
bro.
wait, you helped the bartender tonight?
19. Holy crap, you're very convincing of that.
So you helped the bartender kill yourself?
What? I still rolled a 19.
Just got a 19. You do that thing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Aha, get away again.
All right. So you've confused everybody in game and out of game. But I'm pretty sure you're getting away with it. So the guards have no particular clue as to who was responsible. The rest of the party escapes northwards into the wealthy, like, aristocratic district. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. So, you guys are...
If anybody asks me if I saw a rugged, then they went that way.
So you guys make your way north toward the wealthy district. You guys can see, it's a road. It comes out into a cul-de-sac, because these things always do. And there are several large estates. There's a very especially large one where there seems to be some kind of ritzy party going on. It's the mayor's place. And there are 2 other places. There's kind of like a fancy avant-garde new entrepreneur's house, and then there's a old money mansion.
Let's go hit that party.
Cool.
Was that a party?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna crash the party.
So Neville and his thugs are in hot pursuit.
Hold fast, Nave.
All right.
State your name.
What?
State your name.
John Cena. The scroll is falling more.
All right.
You guys that are crashing a party.
Choose a character.
You.
Alright, roll that.
That's what happens when you're so unlikable.
I'm going to hell, everyone.
Pick a shape, man.
I am a sheep.
All right. So you're
Oh,
a
yes.
sheep now.
Thank you, John.
So well done.
Show's winding down, so keep fucking with me, everybody. Use those items. Use those items.
Listen, I want to use my paladin privilege and try to strong arm us into this party. Be like, hey, the mayor ordered his sheep. Don't ask questions.
Guards.
I have a different idea, but it's okay.
The guards are the party goers are basically just servants guarding the front, and one of them's smoking probably not a cigarette. And he's just like, whatever, this dude is so terrible to us. Just go, yeah, bring a sheep into his yard. I hope it shits everywhere.
How do you get shitting?
Yeah. All right.
It's a rich granny sheep.
Attracted by the smell of a sheep, the manticore reappears, having regained his ability to fly. Do you want to come be a manticore for a second again? Yeah.
Manticore.
Manticore.
Whatever you want, bro.
Yeah,
He
dude.
wants to protect the sheep, I bet.
That sheep looks tasty. I want to take a bite.
All right.
Mm.
So you swoop down from the sky using your bite attack.
I thought you were a vegan, Manticore.
The Manticore's like, well, actually, it's a
Okay.
ranch.
The mansplained decor.
Once again, you unfortunately fail in your swoop, having not been very well taken care of for a while. And this time, you crash into a small tower on the side of the mayor's estate. You're kind of wounded, a little disoriented. After the smoke clears, it becomes clear that actually that it was like an old tower from probably a previous version of the city, way back when. It's like a probably you destroyed an antique. Basically, it was like a famous old piece of architecture. Might have been a landmark. Who knows? But it opens up into a unusual thing, an underground tunnel, which doesn't seem like it should be there. And now, at this point, a lot of people are closing in because the guards by this point have caught up with you, but not as fast as the guys who want to kill you, which is Neville and his band of thugs.
I lead the intrepid band into the antique store or whatever he smashed.
This sheep is our leader.
That's good. What's the word?
So the
Whoa,
courageous fleet.
Don't chase us. We've brought the sheep for the rich guy orgy.
Oh my god.
Am I still in the tunnel?
Yeah, you're basically around the tunnel. As they approach it and try and crawl in, you are allowed to take 2 more actions, so you can swipe at them.
I'm definitely going to take a claw swipe at
The sheep.
Fearless Bleeder
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Drink.
That's the reality of your life.
What do I have?
D20, go ahead. 13 plus you get +5 to hit, 17.
I was gonna make a steel wool joke, but I am probably dead.
Wow, did you just take a Manticore size? 1d6 plus 3 is the damage.
What?
Yeah.
Well, how many hit points does a sheep have?
How many did you have?
I had 24.
So now you
Sheep's a
have 12.
one-hit die creature. Okay. Okay. I took 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. So you made a sheep bleed.
Grab yourself.
Yeah.
Now he smells the blood, and
And he's escaped into the tunnel where the Manticore can't pursue. So you can take your range on one more person.
That paladin that wanted to ride me earlier.
All right, listen.
I'm going to go tails like
I was trying to give you a lawful life. Being ridden around.
20.
Oh, is that good?
If you're the Manticore.
All right, how much is that?
You're going to take 1d8 plus 3, and then you're poisoned also.
Oh. Okay, I mean, I'm still alive. I have whatever.
Yeah.
Do I roll a d8? I thought the Manticore did.
No, I like to make people roll their own damage.
Oh, how twisted.
Yeah, completely.
Okay, cool, so that's 9. So that
are the fish still following me?
Yes.
That's how it works.
I want to carry someone through the Manticore like it's in the bodyguard.
That same girl?
Yes, oh god.
The whole time, you never broke the grapple, but I guess
Yeah.
your character's super strong. So this whole time she's like, "We're not friends. Stop saving me." And as you escape into the underground tunnel, the last you see of the Manticore is him/it bravely fighting off the guards who are trying to subdue him. Fight for your freedom, Manticore.
Yes. Thank you, Manticore.
Can we get an open this for me chant?
No, go to hell.
Alright, so you guys have successfully made your escape. You find yourselves in a pitch black tunnel. No real reason why it should be there. Kind of weird that this is under a major city. But you can hear far off in the distance voices. And right now you can't hear exactly what they're saying, but you can make out 3 distinct voices.
I'm going to use my hoof to write, use paladin magic to fix my sheep. I don't want to be a sheep anymore.
I pull out my
I
glass
write
of
all of
water.
these things. I write all of these things in filth, in the sewer filth or wherever we're at.
I would just like to bless this sheep in all its endeavors.
Good enough.
You're a more beautiful sheep now. Really,
I don't care if I live or die
sheep with
anymore.
religion.
I'm gonna run towards those voices, those sinister voices.
Alright,
Bleeding the whole way. Bleeding the whole way.
and bleeding.
And bleeding.
I actually couldn't feel things. I forgot we actually have abilities that we can use.
He did the thing that sheep do, which is he ran away.
Toward danger.
Yeah. So,
Our sacrifice is here.
he rushes in and stumbles upon a scene of several figures. In order, there's a twisted, green-skinned hag woman. Yes.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah. There's also a were-rat, which that is. There's the hag.
Oh no, what is she, like 35?
Also, a fairly innocuous-looking man. A guy dressed in a nice outfit, has glasses, which is unusual in this setting. Yeah, that's the guy. Trustworthy. Alright, and you stumble upon them, and you stumble upon them right as the last of their party that they were waiting for shows up, which is none other than your boss, Sebastian Undershell, the man whose vest you did technically deliver to him, now that you guys are all here. And he's dressed in like full cult regalia. And at the bottom of this area, there's a large pit sealed with a huge stone that is covered in magical markings, but the stone is deeply cracked, and every now and then you can hear a whisper coming up through the cracks. Sebastian immediately sees you and says, "What the ever-living hell are you doing here?" Any of you.
Oh, we're here for the cult meeting.
And he says, "I must protect the phylactery at all costs. Kill them!"
Oh man.
And then he disappears in a flash. He teleports away, leaving you to face down the hag, the were-rat, and the banker.
Listen, he's a way better magician than you. That was really cool. You're just a sheep.
Whatever. I call the banker.
All right.
I'm gonna fight him. In fact, I begin to fight him. Do I have horns? Do sheep have horns?
Yeah, well, you can name a banker, sure.
I roll a 5. Plus my sheep strength, which is through the roof, I'm sure.
Sheep power. Luckily, you picked the only character down here who might suck as much as you. So he just goes, "Oh no!" And he doesn't really try and defend himself all the time. You ram him. You hit him right in the knee.
Yeah, I keep
It
coming
really
out.
hurts. It
back
sucks.
down.
You knock him over, and he says, "Oh, gross!" He starts sneezing. He's allergic, apparently.
I lay it right on his face.
Alright. What do you guys want to do with the remaining cult members? This one's well and thoroughly subdued, I would say. Do you guys think the banker got what he deserved?
You're welcome.
I wanna scare the cat person. Is that what it was?
It's a were-rat.
Were-rat. That's right. Yeah, I wanna.
I mean,
Oh,
Still trying to nail down my rat noises.
that was pretty good.
Thank you.
I thought there was a rat and I got really scared.
You know what? +2 to whatever you're about to
Thank
do.
you. Then I guess maybe a +2 to my. I was gonna cast a spell to make him scared.
Oh. It's hard to be scared when you're a rat
Okay, well
monster.
then I won't do that. What happened to yes ending, Daniel? No, I don't even want to do it now. Now I just want to hit him with my sword.
Yes,
Is that okay?
the hag starts preparing a spell.
Okay. I hit him with my sword for 7. I hit him with 17.
17. All right. So you take a huge chunk out of the were-rat. You kind of catch him unexpected. You practically lob off an arm. Yeah. Done. He's also fairly well subdued. Do you guys want to do something about this hag who is... You know what? She's going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
No!
Yeah. And she's going to cast it on you for... She's avenging her friend.
Wait, what was your deal?
Huh?
Before killed him, so you were friends. What was?
Was
How do you guys meet?
It's a cult stuff.
Oh. It's like a meetup group.
Guys, just Google phylactery later. It'll answer a lot of questions. She does 14.
Oh, that really hurts a lot. I'm pretty low, so. But I try.
14
I look.
against your AC.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. You do take a tick of poison, so that's going to be 1d4.
Oh no.
fucking drunk.
All right, listen. Whose side are you on? Guy over here talking about poison. Take 3 poison.
I can't hear you.
Joel was fucking drunk.
Yes.
Yes, I
Oh,
And what kind of state is this? I probably failed it. So.
it was just a spell. Yeah, so she missed you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's yours.
No, it's still yours.
I don't get too cocky about it.
All right. She's rather frightened by the presence of a paladin because she assumes the holy magic at work might undo their schemes. She thinks you guys probably know a lot more than you actually do. And therefore, she casts a cloud of poison on the ground, and you guys lose track of her and the were-rat. They both kind of scream, "You'll never defeat us! You'll never stop our plans, Fellowship of Convenience!"
Can we take an opportunity attack as they flee?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna go after the were-rat.
I crap on that dude.
The banker? Yeah. Oh, nice. He's responsible for our economic
Oh, I hit him good.
Oh. What'd you get?
A base 18.
Yeah. So what are you swinging on him with?
Great sword.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you murder a were-rat. Beautiful, majestic beast that he is.
Great. 14
It's
points
a-
of damage. I like to roll a damage because I like to know what I do.
Oh yeah. So as he's dead. He was totally caught unaware. He kind of, for being a highly trained monk, he really did not do his monastery any good.
Quick question: were the heroes?
Wait, so
You take him unawares, and even the best of the monks go down on certain.
what is the
Yeah.
screaming going on underneath this?
It's more of a dark whisper. It's a lot of sure, yeah. It's like a Voldemort talk.
It's probably
Attack the witch as she flees, you shit for brains.
Yeah, you get to take an attack on the witch.
All right. He gets he gets like a 18 or
There
something.
we go.
He's
18.
or something.
All right.
He's
So,
a rapier.
yeah.
He's a rapier.
All right. So
And he's a rogue.
in the chaos.
Keep interrupting you.
You get a sneak attack on her. It's really powerful, and basically she takes a rapier through the heart. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And the last she says before finally dying is that her sisters will avenge her.
Respect.
There you go.
Is that what her sisters look like?
Yes, basically. And over the course of, so you guys have found something really weird, killed a few weird things, and over the course of looting their body, you find from the hag a glass eye, you find from the monk a wooden token with an engraving of a hand on it, and you uncover from the banker a ring with Paylor's Bank, Paylor's Trust Banking engraved on it as well. So if you guys want to get to the bottom of the mystery, those are one of the 3 leads that you're going to have to follow up on next time. But first, you guys are going to need some transportation, because call me crazy, guys, I don't think that job is any good anymore. I'm pretty sure you're fired. So you go. Yeah. And that's the Fellowship of Convenience!
One more time for your TJs. Well, everybody, let them hear it.
DJ, Dr. Shirley, don't